know you're working so hard learning at home, and I'm very proud of you for that. Keep up the good work. I also know that you have been learning subtraction. So I thought it would be fun to teach you a subtraction lesson from my kitchen today, because I've had more time in my kitchen since I've been home. I've been baking some, and I actually made cookies the other day. So I put 3 chocolate chip cookies on a platter. Those look really yummy. I thought, hey, we'll use those today as we do subtraction. Then I'm going to go get some things out of my cabinet, just some things I have around the house that I bet you have too, that we could also use as we practice subtracting. So I'm gonna grab those, and hopefully you've got these things that you can use at home. So let me do that. Okay, so I've got some cereal, I've got some pasta. Those are things I bet your mom has that you could use for manipulatives as we practice subtracting. Now, okay, wait a minute. I had 3 cookies on that platter. 1, 2, 3. Did you eat my cookies? No, you didn't eat my cookies? Who took my cookies? I can hear the hall stars. You said Connor took my cookies? Are you serious? I had 3 and he took some? Connor? Connor Hall, you're welcome. Oh man, okay. So guys, that's an example of real life subtraction. You subtract every day and probably didn't even know it. So if I had written that down, it would have looked like this. Mrs. Hall had 3 cookies. Connor took 2. 3 minus 2 equals 1. So what I want you to remember is the first number is telling you how many you started with. We started with 3. That means take away. This is how many we're taking away, 2, and that's left us with 1. I think you get that. So let's keep going, and we're gonna work on a couple of different problems. So I'm gonna put this down, and we're gonna practice together, again, using what I've got at home. I think I'm gonna start with pasta, okay? So I've got some pasta noodles right here that I'm gonna pour out. And our first subtraction problem is 7 minus 3 equals. Now remember, this 7 tells us how many we're starting with. So let's put 7 pieces on this paper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 to start with. We are taking away 3. 1, 2, 3. 7 minus 3 leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the answer. So you can use something at home to solve the problem. We also could have drawn 7 circles and marked off 3. So I'm gonna write that for you. 7 minus 3 equals 4. Let's do one more before I send you off to work by yourselves. 9 minus 6. Now I've already used pasta. You may not have pasta, but you might have cereal at home. We love Honey Nut Cheerios at my house. So this says 9 minus 6. Remember, 9 tells us what we're starting with. So 1, count with me as I do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pieces of cereal minus 6, or take away 6. So let's take away 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that leaves us with 3. So 9 minus 6 is 3. Okay, guys. If I know you, and I think I do, I bet you've got it. I bet you understand what to do. So you're going to get a chance to practice subtraction now. Use things that Mom has in the kitchen or draw pictures. But remember, the first number tells you how many you're starting with. Minus means we're taking away, and then the second number tells you how many to take away, and the last is what you're left with. Have fun. Bye.